respiratory organs in various organisms. Now we are going to discuss about the respiratory organs. So organisms are differ in its size, shape, habit and habitat. So like that, number of organ systems also it is differ from organism to the organisms. It is not in a uniform. Okay, no two organisms are look alike. It is differ. Okay, so what are the respiratory organs are present in the various organisms that we are going to discuss now. Different animals have different organs for exchange of gases depending upon their habitats and level of organization. So depending upon their habitat and their level, we have studied now in second lesson cellular level, tissue level, organ system level. So depending upon the level of organization and then the habitats, respiratory organs are differ from organisms to organisms. The amount of dissolved oxygen is very low in water compared to the amount of oxygen in the air. Oxygen content, okay, oxygen content in water it is present in the dissolved oxygen. In atmosphere it is present in a but compared to the atmosphere and the water, so water oxygen level it is very low compared to the air. Okay, already have you studied now the composition of air? Nitrogen 70% and oxygen 21%. So some other gases are present in the 0.5%. Like that and all we have studied. So compared to the air, in water, dissolved oxygen is present. It is present in a very low. Okay, so the rate of breathing in aquatic organisms is much faster than the land animal. So the aquatic organism they can breathe very faster than the land animal. Okay, they will ask the question. How they will ask? Why fishes are breathing very faster compared to the land animal? Like that question they will ask. So what answer you will say? So fishes are living in water. It is breathing the dissolved oxygen. So dissolved oxygen it is present very low compared to the atmospheric air. So fishes are breathing very faster than the land animal. Like that, do you need to write the answer? Okay, students, can you understood? So the rate of breathing in aquatic organism is much faster than the land animals. In animals like sponges, coelentrates and flatworms, exchange of gases takes place through the body surface by simple diffusion. Sponges, coelentrates, flatworms and all exchange the gases. They don't have a special respiratory organ. So with the help of the body outer layer of the body wall, it is respiring. So exchange of gases it is occur with the help of the body wall. So it is occur in the process of diffusion. What is the meaning of diffusion? Already have you studied in your lower classes now? What is the meaning? Substances they can move from higher concentration to lower concentration is known as diffusion. So substance here gases. So the gases they can move from higher concentration to the lower concentration. So the environment habitat that gases it is present in the higher concentration. In body it is present in the lower concentration. So the oxygen from the environment it is entered in the body in the process of simple diffusion. Okay, then how the carbon dioxide it is releasing? The same process in the simple diffusion. So inside the body carbon dioxide level it is present in the higher concentration in compared to the atmosphere. Atmosphere it is present in that habitat it is present in the lower concentration. So the carbon dioxide it is coming out from the simple diffusion process from higher concentration inside the body into the outside. Can you understood, students? So the exchange of gases it is occur in the body wall of coelentrates, sponges and flatworms in the process of simple diffusion. Then flatworms use their moist skin where the insides have tracheal tubes. So earthworm it is respire with the help of the moist skin. Then insides, cockroach like that insides it is having a tracheal tube. Number of trachea it is present in its body. With the help of the tube they can respire. In 4th lesson we have studied the respiratory system of cockroach. Okay, then gills are used as a respiratory organ in most of the aquatic arthropods and molluscs. Arthropods and molluscs mostly it is living in water, so they can respire with the help of the gills. Then among vertebrates, fishes use gills whereas amphibians. So fishes or a vertebrate, Fishes also is aquatic organism, so it is using the gills for respiration. Then amphibians, reptiles, birds and mammals have well vascularized lungs are present. Okay, amphibians, they can possible to live both land and in water. So when it is on the land, they can respire with the lungs. Okay, in frog we have studied in fourth lesson. Then the reptiles, birds and mammals also have a well developed what lungs, vascularized. Here vascularized blood vessels are present. It is entered to the lungs. So with the help of the blood vessels, that vascularized lungs, it is exchange of gases, it is occur. Then frogs spend most of their time in water and also use their moist skin for respiration along with the lungs. So lungs also is present. Frog is amphibian. Lungs also is present. Mostly it is living in water. So that time they can respire with the help of the skin. We have studied now cutaneous respiration, pulmonary respiration, buccal respiration in fourth lesson. Respiration of frog. Okay, you must remember that also. Can you understood all of you? What are the various respiratory organs are present in the organisms? Okay.